Welcome to my channel. Today I am at the most incredible garden, 900 feet above sea level in the Moorfoot Hills, and it's a beautiful autumnal day. You can see that copper beech behind, shaped, cloud pruned, almost losing its leaves. It's looking beautiful, and all these shrubs you see are cloud pruned and they are stunning. The laurels, and as we go round you'll see this gem of a centerpiece, which is the heart-shaped heather garden. Probably get a better angle up here, but this Pernetia here, which is normally associated with winter berries, it's been shaped to fit in with that amazing moorland setting that we have here on the Scottish borders. But you can now see this amazing heart-shaped heather garden. It's absolutely stunning, and you can see the flow of the garden. It's extremely zen-like and peaceful. The whole principle of this place is the idyllic nature of it. There's no heavy agriculture on the moorland, so the water that comes from the springs is entirely pure and it filters down here. When you look at the plants, the shrubs, they're all amazing tones of green. This whole place has that vibrant intensity where you see the different greens melding together. And in the background there, that magnificent sycamore, often considered a weed of the tree world, but it's absolutely majestic standing there over the buildings. And there we are, there's more. It really is a feast for the senses, a wonderful place to be. And I've come here because of the nature of the garden. It's completely fertilised and looked after with organic techniques. There's 20-year-old matured horse manure which is used to give the garden its nutrition, and the plants, as you I'm sure agree, are absolutely stunning. And gardening at this altitude and at this exposed nature is not easy by any means, because when you get that intensity of wind, when you get those winters that really harshly freeze plants, they have to be robust. And here you can see, as we move into the heather garden, just how stunning these heathers are. These ones were planted last year, you can see behind me, and they've really started to bulk up. And heathers, as many may know, they have to be treated like lavenders. If you cut them too hard back, they will not like it. And unfortunately, if they get too woody, they have to go and be replaced, which the owner of this garden has been super with, because he's understood the regeneration needed with plants like that. Here we are, this is a beautiful pine. As you see, there are so many in the garden. That's the first year it's been tried to be cloud pruned in the Japanese style, where all the foliage has been stripped and you've been left with the pine candles, where they will eventually be become these amazing clouds. Another a wonderful sort of addition to this garden is its water, and like all, I think, gardens of beauty, you can hear that. It's just stunning, that trickle where this natural spring comes into the garden and through. And here there's lots of beautiful willows, and you can see that that new heather border there that we've already spoken about. And in the background there, wow, the first November the 2nd today, the first views of heather, just looking stunning. there, colouring just that purple, where all this behind me will become a mass as we move into winter. More Pernetia shaped into clouds, these lovely sort of abstract shapes that lend into the whole architecture of the garden, and that amazing flame of lime yellow is Arborea, the tree heather, Arthur's gold. It is magnificent, and I would recommend anyone with a garden to plant it. It is just super foliage 365 days a year, and it makes a wonderful contrast to the purple heather. And of course it's a robust, beautiful plant to have in the garden. And as we make our way up here into this border, which is completely open to the west light, you will see a rose border. It's beautiful there with the sedums mixed with the roses, which works very well. Gorgeous autumnal shades there. They're absolutely stunning. And roses work extremely well. Most people may believe that because of our altitude, etc., there may be problems with rose health. However, these have been absolutely magnificent. If I can show you, I mean, they're beautifully disease-free. Not at all black spot, as you may think with this kind of moisture in the climate. And that's another view of the garden. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a pleasure to be here and just to behold this amazing garden and all its architecture.